Welcome into Actual Play Entertainment Presents Episode 10 of The Two-Headed Serpent, an epic, action-packed, globe-spanning campaign for Pulp Cthulhu published by Chaosium. My name is Dave, and I am the Keeper. The old-timey gangsters rolling dice alongside me today are Babyface, Pork Chop, and Sloppy Nuts.
Can I be Sloppy Nuts?
You can decide amongst
I
yourselves.
think we're
who is
all
who.
sloppy nuts.
I
called Pork Chop.
I called it.
Yeah, I ended up down a rabbit hole and ended up on like a BuzzFeed list of like old-timey gangster names, and it made me laugh, so I thought I'd try to throw some in.
Sloppy Nuts was a real one?
Yeah, that's one that
I
made me laugh. Oh.
Jesus, okay.
Too bad. Well, how's everybody?
Doing
Ready?
good.
Ready to
Nice to be
continue?
back after a little break.
Yeah, you took a vacation at Island COVID for a while. That was fun.
Yeah. Quick 2-week stay at Camp COVID.
Yeah.
Shook it off like no problem after that. Just 2 weeks of near death, and then I'm totally fine now.
Oh,
All
perfect.
good.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, glad
You're
you
not
could
really
join us.
vacationing unless you're almost, near death at least a couple times.
That's right.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm glad
I had
you
to
could join
be in
us today.
shorts the whole time because I was sweating so much. I think that counts.
Sounds like a vacation. Yeah, nice hot spot. Oh, well
Yeah.
done.
Nice hot
Very high temperatures.
fever of 30.
Yeah, it was 101 all week long.
Nice. Sounds great. Oh, man, that's funny. Well, speaking of diseases and pandemics, you guys are in a quarantine zone.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Segue
That there,
points.
my friends,
Nice.
is called a segue.
Do you guys want to do a quick little recap of your beginning in where are we? North Borneo? Is that where
North
we were last
Borneo.
time?
Connecticut.
Not southeast Borneo, but north.
No, definitely
North.
not West Borneo. 100%.
No, that's where all the weirdos turn crazy.
Yeah, we don't go there. Now, North Borneo. Anyone remember what was going on? It was an
Not a
interesting
clue.
plane ride. I remember that.
I don't remember shooting the pilot or anything. I don't remember that.
I don't recall any large flying creatures that were tearing sections off the plane and removing people from the plane.
No.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
you have to
remember
listen.
finding,
You should listen to last episode again.
I don't remember finding vials of disease germs in the bottom of wells.
No, definitely
I
not.
definitely don't remember eating the flesh of some unknown monster. I'm not sure if it was a flying monster or something else.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it was like the human/elephant, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a Cthulhu
Yeah.
Oh,
elephant.
yeah, that one. That's right.
Chthonic
Ugh.
elephant.
You guys didn't get to see that. That was only Maynard that went in and got the joy of that conversation. No?
That's true.
I think,
Was it?
I think Maynard described it to me or something.
Pretty
I
sure
did
he
come
went
out and
outside.
tell you
did.
guys, yeah.
You did describe
Yeah.
it. You're right.
Oh, good times. Good times.
Yeah, great times.
Well, now you guys are up in the mountains at the
Yeah, we're driving up to the
tobacco farm.
surveyor's camp, right?
Well, you're in. You guys did your
Oh.
drive up. You guys busted a right and went into where they'd set up all the medical tents, where the people were camping out on a tobacco farm owned by a man. Well, I can't remember his name. What was
I kinda-
Kazan?
Yeah, that's the dude. That's the man.
Kind of picture it as like our home base in a way. That's kind of where we went back to, right?
Where you went.
That's where we found the weird, slimy, fresh skeleton in the trunk, I think, was back at our like home tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, our gear is right.
Yeah, totally. That's where all your gear is. All right, so let's try to reset the scene a little bit. So it opens up above the tobacco farm. You see all of the tents scattered throughout, set up. Most of them just like makeshift anything. Grab a tarp, tie it up to some sticks, pull it over here. Anything to provide some shelter. It's very like hopeless and desperate there. Many people are sick. Even the people treating the people, they have started to show symptoms of the yellow death. Skin turning yellow, vomiting, sores and cankers, and all sorts of disgusting. When you guys drove up in the Jeep, the first thing you noticed was the stench, and then also the big ditch that just lines along the camp where they are just rolling up dead bodies in anything they can
Oh
find.
God.
And just piling them on top of it. Shows as the camera pans across too, it shows all that death and despair. It shows the well boarded up from you guys, people gathered around the well, probably arguing about what to do, needing water. You guys said for them to stop drinking, and then they told you that the only way they can stop drinking is if you go down and bring us fresh water. This is our only source. People were very, I don't know, not that they didn't believe you, but they need their water.
Yeah, they're probably just frustrated and
Yeah, exactly.
angry. It's like, great, now we can't drink water. What are we going to do?
You guys went up with Shapiro, and he brought his viral analyzer. That big crate. It's just like all these test tubes and weird. It's definitely not, especially you being a doctor, all that. It's not human technology. You figure that they've learned something from somewhere. Who knows, with all this weird serpent person shit, they have the labs, they're trying to learn about the tech, anything they can find. So, but this does two things. It detects the yellow fever. You can drink some of the liquid that you can mix. If your tongue turns yellow, then you are positive. You can test to see who has it. And it also provides, he doesn't necessarily call it an antidote, and he's never really said there's no cure for it, but it seems like it's almost a death sentence if you get it. But he talked about how this can create something that can slow the process. If you do happen to get sick, a treatment of sorts. It can slow the process, and caduceus doctors can take a look and see what can happen. Anything like that. You guys go back to the tent to look for Shapiro, find the Hadatrang bomb. We haven't really spoken much about that.
You haven't named it before. What is it? A Hadatrang bomb?
Hadatrang, I believe, is what it's called. Let me double check the exact name.
Quick Google here, and interesting.
How to disarm Hadatrang. That's like the second link down. This is so easy.
I'm reading here. It says there's a key in the closet. I go in the closet and get the key. Sorry, am I not supposed to read ahead in the adventure? My bad.
No, you can do whatever you want, man. I like to change things.
Suddenly, a giant Tyrannosaurus storms out of the forest. Fucking eats you, Lucien.
Yeah, it flings Lucien across the
into the porta potties.
It's called a half Terang device. And he says that it will destroy. He's never referred to it as a bomb. He's never really referred to it as much, except that it will utterly annihilate everything in a very large radius. And if it is what is needed to contain this disease from getting out into the world, then Shapiro says he's prepared to and has been instructed to detonate it.
I bet it has like no resemblance to any kind of bomb that we, are accustomed to. It probably just like manipulates reality and just like erases like life. A chunk of life from a radius. Like no destruction, just like removes everything.
Totally, it's not going to be conventional.
And it looks really steampunky, hey? You were saying with like weird vials and brass tubing and things like that.
Yeah, and gears spinning and
gems, engravings.
And it was damaged in the plane crash, and it has been triggered, like it's counting down.
Oh yeah, but Lucien doesn't know that. Well, thank heavens it's not activated at least.
Christopher just looks over at Maynard. Yeah, good thing, eh? Good thing.
It'll be handy to have as a backup plan.
Maynard just opens his little shaving kit and like looks at his mustache in the mirror and pretends to not be paying attention.
All right, then when you went back to look for Shapiro, he was not in the tent. Last he went out to start collecting blood samples, and there is evidence of blood samples in the tent. He has been doing his work. He has been collecting. He's been running tests. But he is not there when you get there. Then as you're going to leave, Maynard, with his eagle eyes, spots a couple droplets of blood over on a trunk. He walks over and opens it and sees two things. Sees the skeleton of a human, what looks like a human, and it looks glistening like it's fresh, if that makes sense. and a skin suit of what looks like a local. And then that's where we left off.
Jesus
So we
Christ.
shall begin there.
First question.
Yes.
Oh wait, never mind. Christopher doesn't see this yet, does he?
No, Maynard opens it. Can I get a sanity check, Maynard?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Sure.
That seems
Yeah.
appropriate.
No props.
My favorite way to open a scenario. It seems to be sanity checks or plane rides.
I failed.
Yeah.
88 over 72.
You lose 1 point of sanity as you
Okay.
you see him open it and take a gasp, and his hand moves and the trunk closes.
I feel like I would probably lose most of my sanity.
In real life? Yeah.
In real life.
You're not Maynard Clayton.
That's true. I'm not.
Made of iron. What are you talking
Both the other guys are in the tent with me, correct?
Yeah, I imagine they're trying to looking at you right now, being like, "That was a weird reaction. What's going on over there?"
Maynard, Maynard, what was in the trunk?
Sort of difficult to explain, Doc.
Well, let me have a look
Maybe
then.
you need to take a look. Brace yourself.
Okay, crack it open, bracing myself for
You see
weirdness.
the same thing, and make a sanity check.
Oh. I'm a man of science.
But this is a skin suit.
Yeah, you're right. I fail.
Yeah, if anyone shouldn't have made the save, it was Maynard because he's got a mask in his pocket.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to see it?
Starts comparing the
Maynard.
two.
When was the
Please,
last
quick.
time you put it on?
Dangling that mask around. My God, there's a whole
That's
skin
hilarious.
suit in here. So do I lose 1 sanity from that?
Did you fail? Yep.
Down to 41 now, sanity. 41 and dropping. Hey, Dave,
Yes.
can I ask you how lucky I'm feeling? Did I gain any luck, or does that only happen when we sleep?
Oh yeah,
Have
yeah.
luck any-
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
let's
only
do that.
happens when the stars align and
No,
it
well,
feels generous.
Only
a
happens
little
when
bit from
we're
column A, a
blinded.
little bit from column B.
Is the wind coming out of the south today?
Let me see.
Feels like the winds from the sun.
But yes, everybody make a luck roll. If you fail the roll, you gain lots of luck. If you
Come
pass,
on,
you only
baby.
gain a little.
71 over 6.
Over 6.
67 over 57.
Lucian?
26 under 42.
Ooh, sorry, Lucian. 2d10 plus 20 to Christopher and Maynard, you get that bonus from your trait.
Right.
And Lucian, 1d10 plus 5. So
I still-
2d10 plus 20 and
Ooh,
1d10
that's
plus
not
5.
I still gain even if I... Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. God.
6 back.
38. Not bad at all.
What's everybody's luck? You have 38, Christopher.
No,
I get to
I'm
add
up
38.
38.
Oh, and you get to add 38.
How do you
What's
get
your
to
luck
add
at, Maynard?
38?
That puts me up to 94.
Jesus.
Is there a max on my luck?
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'm at 94 luck currently.
I'm just going to walk behind you.
There might be. We'll figure it out next time before we roll again, but I have a feeling there isn't. But again, who knows?
I'm rolling with a luck shield in lieu of hit points.
Right? Interesting. The lucky guy is the one that's been on the brink of death the whole campaign. Interesting.
It's probably the luck that kept me alive.
Fair point. Fair point. All right. All right, coming back in. Lucian, you also audible gasp as you lose your 1 point of sanity. Look in and see the glistening skeleton and the skin suit of what looks like a local.
Doc, that's an entire human skin suit right here.
Oh, yes. Clearly. Well, he kind of like chokes down the bit of vomit that tickles the back of his throat, and then he goes back into science mode, and he starts reaching in his bag for some like long, pokey silver instrument to kind of
Okay, yeah,
move stuff around, and so
for sure.
just one human skeleton and one skin suit. Skin suits of a
Correct.
man or a woman.
A skin suit of a man.
Do both the inside of the skin suit and the exterior of the skeleton kind of have that same slick, kind of fresh sheen to them? Like
No, and
the
when
skin
you-
was pulled directly off the skeleton?
No, and when you look at them, the skin suit of the skin suit is much taller than the skeleton. So it doesn't look like they are related in any way.
Is the skeleton perhaps just a sweaty skeleton? Is there any evidence that this reminds us of Quentin Tarantino? Or
Quentin Tarantino.
Shapiro?
Well, we're gonna have to heavily edit that part out.
Yeah.
No, that's got to be left in. That's
got to be one of those Quentin redacted. One of those is coming up.
I believe you're allowed to talk about people.
There should be no patent restriction on his name.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Quentin Tarantino copyrights name.
Would not surprise me. But no, they do not seem related, and there is. How can I? You're pretty smart, dude, and you've actually known Shapiro. They're about you figured it'd be a similar height.
So Lucian looks at Maynard and says, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This looks to be
I think that short, fat skeleton looks like it was Quentin.
It does. It looks like Shapiro, doesn't it?
And there's drops of blood on the outside of the case.
My God.
Is the skin suit bleeding in any way? Or is it only the skeleton?
No.
Yeah. Now, this is a bad look, Doc. This looks like
One of
Quentin.
those serpent people is in the village right now, in the camp, wearing the skin of Shapiro. My God."
Christopher stands up and he puts his cigar out. He's like, "I'm freaking tired of you nerd talking over here, guys. What the hell?" And he looks inside the case.
And I get to utter my favorite words: "Make a sanity roll."
86 over 25.
Oh yeah.
So close.
So
Use all your luck.
close.
Use all your luck.
I don't.
Well,
I cannot
could
afford
use
that.
some luck if I want, right? I could use some luck to
You can luck.
my sanity loss, depending on how much sanity
Yeah.
loss I get here.
Yeah, you can
It's just
adjust
one.
your loss, but you cannot adjust the roll itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's only one.
it's only one.
Is it? It's just one? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't so bad.
No, that's nothing.
We've seen skin suits. We've seen bodies. Come on.
It's true. Actually, don't I have? I thought I had a
Oh, do you have a
Special-
phobia?
Oh.
Hmm.
No, I don't have a phobia. I have whatchamacallit? You know.
No.
Nope. No.
A talent.
Trait.
What is it, and what does it exactly do?
Talent or whatever it is. It's those ones where I can't lose sanity from seeing like a dead body or.
Oh, right. Like you're
yeah.
hardened. Is a
Yeah.
skin suit with a skeleton? You know what? If you feel that you don't need to make sanity check, I'll roll with you on that. You think you're
Talents are on page 3 of my character
I don't know
sheet,
if it's
that
really
helps at all.
it's really a dead body. It's a skeleton of someone you presume that you know sucked completely dry with another human skin suit.
It's not exactly a regular dead body.
No.
Or corpse.
No,
He's got
it's
you
not.
on a
I leave it up to you.
technicality there.
It is only one sanity, so.
The ruling is you will lose your one.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, you guys are standing there with this realization that you guys, at least two of you, are convinced that that is Shapiro's skeleton. And the other skin suit, who knows?
Doc, do you think there's a way we could confirm that this is Quentin? Because I feel like when we walk outside of that tent, it's either shoot Quentin on sight or not.
Blast it, Maynard. There's no time.
I feel like we should.
Find him now, before he causes any more harm. Quickly. To our guns.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Lucian will. He'll shoot him on sight, no problem. Now he has even more reason to shoot him.
Yeah, you've almost
Did
shot
he
him
draw-
already.
Lucian, yeah, exactly. He drew his gun on him once
Oh,
already.
yeah.
I only regret that the serpent person got to him before I did.
Maynard actually likes Quentin. I'd like to save him or keep him alive if this just happens to be some other sweaty fat skeleton.
I should have gained sanity.
You should have did. Is there a happiness rating? Because I feel like my happiness went up.
Lucian's just fist pumping. Yes, yes, yes. Eat it, Shapiro.
Oh, man.
Spits on the bottom.
You guys go and get your guns, load up. You
Go
make
and
sure.
get.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go and
It's
get.
already loaded.
These haven't left my hands in 14 days.
He's got 2 38s, 303 rifles. I don't know how many sticks of dynamite. This guy is
Tucked into his
packing.
socks and his underpants.
Yeah, everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, where do you guys go?
Let's
There
go out
is,
and do a spot hidden check. Come on, gang.
All right, do you guys?
looking for. Are we? So we're tracking Shapiro, right? We need to find him. I think that's like.
yeah.
Isn't that kind of priority?
Well, so hang on. We have to do that. We have to go and check the surveyor's camp, right? That's the next.
Shapiro also talked about going there to get blood samples. So for all you know, maybe he's went that way. You never know.
But it seems like.
But our vehicle is still outside the tent, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good. And then I guess the only other thing we could do, if we're listing side quests, is to go back to the
Going
army
through the
camp
pause
and bring
menu right now.
water.
Yes, we do need. They did request water.
Yeah. Well, fuck them. We need to kill this Shapiro serpent guy.
Lucian's got blood in his eyes. He sees red.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Yeah, I don't mean to sound calloused, but I don't think hydrating these people is really our job at this point. They're going to get blown up in less than 24 hours one way or the other. So
You haven't said, yeah, I was about to say, you haven't said, Lucian's like, oh, pardon me. If I could ask you about the blowing up part.
I'm sorry. What?
yeah, I guess that was
What
just
did you
Kurt
say?
talking. But
What did you say?
Or you guys step out of the tent and to take a look around, back out in that, again, even leaving the tent, just the aroma, you take as you get out and you're looking ahead, you see two people with another, what you assume is another dead person wrapped up in a tarp. They walk over to the edge and they throw them in and they like take their hat off and do their little religious thing and look up and console each other. You look over to the left and you see the same thing. There's a stack of 3 bodies and they're bringing over another one to just pile on and they start just rolling them into the ditch.
We're all in
come around in
hazmat
this-
suits, right?
Yeah, you guys are rocking.
Christopher
hazmat
never took
suits.
it off.
I was gonna say
he was
yeah.
wearing it in the plane.
Looking like as you walk by these people, you see like the one that needs consoling as their friend gives them a hug. You see like just sores on the person's arm with pus leaking out of them. Like there's
Oh man, they're
just
all done
disease
for.
everywhere here. Not everybody, but there's a lot.
The other thing we could try and do, hey, is to try and see if we could create the treatment with that viral, I don't know, whatchamacallit, machine identifier.
Viral
translator, analyzer.
Yeah, it can test to see who's positive, and then it creates that.
Oh jeez,
But let's find.
pretty sure Christopher can't help with that. But
Yeah, that's a Maynard
bad
job
idea.
if anybody could do it. But we
You don't even need a roll. It's a fairly simple thing. There's manuals there.
Mhm.
You don't even
Oh.
need to make a roll.
Quest over. Let's just create the antidote.
It's not really an
How many
antidote, but
XP
it
do we
does
get for
slow it.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
You can it can slow it down, slow the process of dying down. Maybe it finds some.
I feel like that's probably really important.
And not as important as
and how much quantity can it produce?
Well, let's find
you have
out.
supplies for
We
lots.
should just do it.
Huh.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Lucian pulls out his binoculars and scans the crowd feverishly.
No, you start going through. You hear a bit of commotion near the well. You see some people are trying to get in to get water. There's other people that agree with you guys and they don't know what's going on. And like there's a bit of a ruckus there. You walk through the camp, take a look around. You don't see Shapiro. You ask some people, even the few people you find that speak English, no one has seen him. There's a few people that recall the man you're with, and he was going around taking samples of blood and he was going in and out of the tent. They just describe him working and doing his thing.
I'm just thinking, and it's not a good idea, but
No bad
what
ideas.
if we, what if we split the party? And
I love this idea.
I drive back to the airport and pick up water, and then Maynard, you can make this freaking antidote thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is. And Lucian, you could find your
I could
missing boyfriend.
Hunt Shapiro down and murder him.
Yeah, you could go punch him in the face. We could, efficiency. right?
Yes. It sounds like an excellent.
I vote that we do none of those things, and I think that we go investigate the other
Maynard,
camp.
Fuck you two, all right? And
I think we go.
Christopher just lights another cigar and brings his mask back down.
In the cigar, just starts to fill up with smoke.
hotboxing the
As he
And it blows out the side of the filters.
his eyes are just staring at Maynard until the smoke covers them and he's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Squinty eye in them.
Just two furious eyes disappearing into the vomit.
Into cigar smoke.
We got a lead from that Kazan character about the mine being owned by the Dent brothers. I think we should go follow that up.
Yes, but Maynard, I agree. But there is a fucking serpent man walking around the camp right now, pretending to be a Caduceus agent. That seems like a priority.
That's true. We should maybe have a look around for a second, see what's going on with that, but
We need to do more than look around. We need to find him. If only one of us had excellent tracking skills.
Check sheet.
Check
Check sheet. Can I get a spot hidden? You guys can roll a
Yes.
spot hidden for me.
heck yeah.
All of us?
Sure.
Oh.
Is everybody actively looking for Sapiro?
Well,
Quickly,
I feel like
everyone,
I get it.
actively look.
45 under 70.
Maynard doesn't miss anything.
I feel like I get a disadvantage here.
Being in your cigars.
because of your hot boxed suit. Yeah.
Yeah, your hot box suit. Yeah, that's fair.
86 over 34.
All right, you don't see anything.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
Lucian looks around and he's asking people, and no one has really seen him. You get the same kind of answers. Maynard, as you're scouting the edge of the camp, looking down at these dishes, just oh my god, these fucking poor people. And you come to an area where the ditch stops and it goes out into the forest, and you look like you see tracks leading into the forest. Now you don't really, it's not necessarily Shapiro. You don't really know what it is, but from your observations and speaking to people, no one's going in and out of the woods. It seems to be one single person, and it's led off into the bush.
And they look like shoe tracks at least.
Yeah, I would say, that would be the good way. We'll say it's a mud print with boots that match your hazmat suit.
It has a big C on it for Caduceus on the heel
Yeah,
of
it's
the
a big C on the footprint. It says, Caduceus hazmat suit boot, size 8, which is because you
Size 8?
bowled with
That's
Shapiro.
Quentin's size.
Yeah,
It's small.
you know his shoe size from bowling. It's his tiny little sweaty feet.
Man, do those shoes smell terrible when he takes them off? Holy.
But yeah, you do.
Guys, I found these tracks over here into the forest. I don't see why any of these people would be going into the forest. Maybe we should go check it out.
Well, maybe. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Whatever you think, Maynard. Sure. Whatever you think is most pertinent at this moment. We'll just do what you say. Okay.
Okay, that sounds strangely sarcastic, but I think you want to do it.
No, not at all. Not at all. Maynard, this is great. Let's just do what Maynard
The two of you stop your
says to
bickering.
do.
We have to find
Is
this
it daytime?
serpent man.
Yeah, it's
You
daytime.
need, it's daytime? Okay. All right, we have our guns. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's
what else
armed,
we can
right?
do to really protect ourselves.
What's the order
I
here?
think maybe I was going to suggest Christopher in the lead.
You tell him.
You know what,
Maynard sandwiched
my
in the
ankle's
middle.
a little sore. I think I might just bring up the rear. You can go up front. I've got lots of
you want
band-aids
me
in
to
my
lead?
backpack, though, so don't worry about a thing.
Band-Aids and dynamite.
Maynard. Cool.
I'll lead with my luck.
Okay, you guys go off in the forest. Maynard leading with his luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. How thickly
He's already half a freaking lizard anyways.
What the fuck did you say? You can see this going this way.
how
No, nothing.
how
Let's
how
go. Come
thickly
on.
forested is it? Trees like
It starts off fairly light, but it gets thick pretty quick.
I mean, this is like tropical forests, right? This is jungle, not forests. In Borneo.
It refers to it as a forest canopy. in the
Wow.
notes.
All right. Well, rainforest
Well,
canopy, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Freaking trees. What the hell you want?
Okay, I'm just
And it's-
wondering
and
if
it's
it's any use
green.
to use my binoculars. Jesus.
I would.
Christopher's in a bad mood. Okay.
I would say at first, yeah, it can be fairly useful, but as you start to get through, it becomes less useful.
I grab Christopher by the lapels. Christopher, listen. I know that Maynard was incredibly rude to you and didn't respect your opinion. I want you to know that I have the greatest respect for your opinion. But right now, can you please stow that shit so we can find this
Christopher
serpent?
like won't even look him in the eyes. You know, he's kind of sheepish. You know, he's kind of embarrassed about his behavior. Okay,
You guys, I think I
alright.
see a track over here.
Get it. Good job, Maynard. I'll track it for us, I guess.
Do you have tracking?
No, not at all.
All right.
Perfect.
We can all try.
It's fairly obvious. This you find that it actually comes to, now let's say, a worn isn't necessarily the right. It's not a worn path, but it looks like this isn't the first time that someone has taken this path.
Interesting.
So it does seem easy-ish to track, if that makes sense.
Do we seem headed towards anything in general or just into the forest?
Into the forest. To the east.
Oh, this seems like we're being railroaded.
No, let's make haste. Let's go
You don't
quickly.
have to really-
Quickly before
you
it
guys
gets
can
too
go-
deep
you
into the
guys can
forest.
go back and go to the mining
What time
company.
is it?
There's
What
no-
time is it?
You guys would have left fairly early in the morning, so let's say early afternoon.
There's
Okay.
plenty of light left.
Plenty of light.
And did you say it was pouring rain? Did I make that up?
You made that part up.
I made that part up. Just muddy tracks. Okay.
Yeah, it rained the night previous.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Let's
guys
press on, fellas.
you guys don't have to go follow these tracks. There's the mining area you haven't been to at all. You can go back. Please don't feel railroaded. Do whatever you want.
But Maynard said so. Oh. Well,
Yeah, Maynard is railroading the fuck out of you right now.
Oh, it's more of a Maynard comment than a campaign comment. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. All right. You guys can stop talking. We're going to head in this general direction of this deer path in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay, guns out.
You follow it for about an hour,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Oh wow.
maybe a little less, and you start to notice as you're walking through, you don't hear any wildlife or anything anymore. You
Oh,
don't hear
no.
any sounds.
Not this again.
You look up at one of the trees and the branches are starting to grow a little different, and you see like a moss or like a lichen that's down the side of the tree, which is normally like a green or whatever. This one's blue and it's kind of glowing and pulsating a little bit.
Holy shit! What?
Not pulsating, not
detail.
pulsating a lot.
Lucian
Not like it, but like a
stops.
light is pulsating.
Yeah.
Lucian
Yeah.
stops dead in his tracks. The biologist, zoologist, botanist is just like, what in the fuck? My God, look at that.
Oh,
That is
no. Here we
not
go,
of
Maynard.
this
We're gonna be
earth.
stuck here for days for this freaking
No,
guy. with
quickly, it's
Drawings, and
fascinating. I have to
sketches, and oh
Take
my
a
God.
sample of this.
Christopher, do you need a banana or something?
Give me a freaking banana. You got banana? Give me a freaking banana.
You
I
notice
give
some
him a
of
banana.
that rotten fruit on the ground at the base of the tree.
Mm. Hey, you think that's
Oh.
edible?
As you look into the forest, into the direction you are going, you look and you see more of moss. You see a little bit of a glow, and as you look down further, it seems to become more prominent. Seems to be more of it. The vegetation starts to look a little different.
Is Christopher
it's-
actually saying like, "Oh my God"?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lucian's gonna stop and put a hand out. I think you're right, Christopher. I'm becoming very wary of what we might find if we go further down this trail.
Well, I'm not scared. I'm just amazed. Don't be such a wuss. Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry.
He picks up the rotten like fruit thing, and he kind of sniffs it.
Yes, well, it's not the
What is-
fruit that I'm afraid of, Christopher.
It smells delicious, but it smells like it's rotting.
Yeah, like it's fermenting.
Yeah, like it would have fallen off a tree and it's just decaying.
Disgusting. And he just starts walking forward.
If you weren't wearing a hazmat suit, I bet you would have eaten it.
Maynard, are you still dead set on following this trail? I am
I
becoming
think
nervous.
we should go a little farther.
All right.
All we've found so far is glowing moss. I feel like we're almost
Yes,
there.
well, and as interesting as that is, it's not really common to this known scientific universe, is it?
No, you're probably right. Maynard just turns and presses on, and I'm going to try to do it stealthily.
I like that. No, you're probably right. He just keeps walking. That's awesome.
Lucian's just training his binoculars all over the place. He's on edge. He's always on edge.
I noticed a little scurrying around your feet.
Oh.
And you look down and you see what looks like a rat, but you almost swear it had like tentacles, and it disappears into the underbrush.
Okay.
Can you make
Did anybody else see tentacles?
Who's got Cthulhu Mythos? Can you make a roll?
I do. Yeah.
I do.
I think we all do now.
Maynard, I'm giving you get advantage on this for something that happened earlier.
Oh.
89 over 3. Almost.
I failed so hard on both rolls.
15
Oh,
over
man.
2.
Oh, so close. Why do you have 2 and I have 3?
I don't know.
I think you rolled a 1d4.
It was a D4 and I rolled.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do? Besides that scurrying, it is eerily silent.
Hold on. I'm going to use 30 luck to make that roll.
Wow.
Wow, okay. Yeah, you're Mr. Lucky Pants, man. Might as well fucking spend
Yeah.
that shit.
Let's see what's up with these tentacles.
Now, passing your roll, you go back to the plane and those night gaunts, those flying creatures. What triggered you about them was listening to stories when you'd sit there. It's your Grampy, old Cthulhu Grampy.
Yeah.
And that reminded you of stories he told of the Dreamlands. The area where you can only enter, humans can only enter through dreams. And sometimes the fabric of reality can get distorted by something powerful, something, something unique, something powerful can open a rift, and the Dreamlands can come into the living, waking world. And this reminds you of that, like you're walking into the area that has been overtaken, or where the Dreamlands have started to permeate into reality.
Like they kind of spill out into reality. Hey?
Yeah,
Oh my
and that's
god.
why there's
Whoa.
that's why there's those night gaunts.
It's not cool.
You
at
have
all.
no idea what the fuck
It's
is going to
awesome.
happen ahead of you.
Okay, so Maynard sees the tentacles on this weird little rat thing and says, "Did you guys see that? That thing had tentacles. That reminds me of," and I repeat everything that Dave just said about the Dreamland and tell him that I think we could be in some pretty serious shit right now.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting that ahead of us is an interdimensional rift? Let me get this straight. From which
That's
creatures, evil creatures from another dimension, are spilling out into this world. And that's where that creature came
that's
Well, if I can
That's
make
precisely what I'm
one
saying, Doc.
note that Maynard would also know, not necessarily evil, just different.
I like that, Dave.
could be a nightmare, could be a pleasant dream.
It's very inclusive of you, Dave.
Not everything that comes to the Dreamlands is evil.
Lucian, you know what? Everybody thinks their dreams are special, but everybody dreams. It's not a big deal. Let's just keep going. Come on.
Lucian
I'm
looked
sure
at-
H.P. Lovecraft wrote a ton of happy endings.
I know, right? Yeah. Christopher, I don't think that this is that sort of... Oh, never mind.
Curiosity is certainly getting the better of me. Should we press on just a little farther?
Yeah,
Or
well,
should
we're here
we-
now. What are you going to do? Turn back?
Lucian stops to make
I
a
don't
quick
think we should
sketch
turn back.
of the tentacle rat.
Put your notebook away, Doc. Now's not the
Oh,
time.
hang on a second. Just
Christopher, maybe you want to go first?
I was going first.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
I'll go right behind you.
I'll catch up in 1
Your
second.
safe place.
Maynard wipes the sweat from his palm that's wrapped around the holster of his revolver, starting to get pretty slimy.
Yeah, Christopher checks the mag in his gun and makes sure the safety's off. Both guns. My apologies. Both guns.
Lucian finishes up his quick scribble of the tentacle rat. He's got his gun actually between his teeth while he scribbles, and he puts his pencil away and his book away and takes his gun back out. Follows the others, a bit hurriedly trying to catch up.
All right, you continue through the forest. Pretty soon, you don't recognize any vegetation. Nothing is from your known world. All of the trees look different textured bark, different colors. That glowing moss is everywhere. You see some of the fruits hanging in some trees, a lot of it rotting on the ground. Every once in a while, you do see a scurry of those little like rat tentacle face creatures, Cthulhu rats, scurrying through. They don't seem to attack you, but it almost seems like they're following you a little bit.
Lucian at this point is like just standing and spinning in circles, looking at everything. He doesn't even
Make
know.
a spot hidden for me.
Everybody?
No, just Lucian.
Ooh,
Just Lucian.
7 under 35. How about that?
Nice.
You stop and you're looking down at these little pack of rat creatures that run by you.
Mhm.
You start looking through, becoming overwhelmed as a zoologist of nothing you can see right now is familiar to you. Nothing should exist. None of this.
Yeah.
And as you're looking up, you squint and you start to see some cobwebs, some silk strands that go through, and something catches out of the corner of your eye, and you look over
Mm-hmm.
as you see a giant spider the size of an
Oh.
automobile
My God.
standing with like between 4 trees.
How far away is it, Dave?
So it's definitely a
You're
nightmare.
using binoculars. to
Exactly,
see it. You can
exactly.
just see
It's
with
about
this.
it's about 50 feet in the air. The spider comes down the tree 5 or 10 feet and pauses, and you see it looking at you with all of its eyeballs. Lucian, roll a sanity roll.
How many eyeballs?
Okay.
Uncountable.
Uncountable.
31 under 42.
Nice.
Under 41.
You only lose 10 points.
It might be.
You lose 1 point of sanity.
Nice. Good job, Lucian.
Woo!
Christopher, it is your turn as you
Boom,
look
boom.
up and see this. What? Boom, boom, sanity,
Boom.
motherfucker.
Damn it.
As its eyes peer into your soul.
Sanity.
There's this little like pinch your mouth, and it opens up, and you just see like all
Is
sorts
it
of.
like a furry? Like, is this like a big tarantula?
No, it looks
car
very.
size.
It looks scaly. It has this, like the
Did
body of a spider, but it's scaly and it's got super long legs.
Giant Cthulhu spider.
22 under 24.
Oh, yeah.
1 point of sanity.
Okay.
You're getting close to your breaking point. You must be.
I don't know. How do you calculate that?
It would be 1/5 of your sanity from the starting of the day.
It's your breaking point.
So I started at 25.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so you 1/5, 25.
Oh shit! I dropped my dice.
Once you get down to 5.
No, it's 20%. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. You're not quite there though. I have it written down.
Holy freaking jeez! And he pulls out both his. Well, they already were out. He had them out. And I get. Wait, do I get?
It's attempting to
disadvantage?
dodge. It failed its dodge. You just get straight up rolls.
Okay, well, I missed the first shot. I'm gonna keep shooting. 14 under 65
Okay, you rip one right into it.
for 5 points of damage.
It thuds into it. You don't see any blood or anything come out.
Okay, can I do like a called shot? Okay, is that a thing in Cthulhu? I want to shoot its eyeballs.
Shoot it right in the noggin. Let me look at
Like,
my.
It just means that Dave has to decide whether it needs to be an extreme success or a hard success.
Oh, okay, that's
Right.
fair.
Yeah, I like that. I'm looking for my.
So I don't have to roll with disadvantage.
my
or-
cheat sheet. Yeah, it's just a harder
Bang.
shot. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Oh, failed miserably. 67 over 60.
Ooh.
Don't want to spend some luck? You
That's
probably
a
have to
lot.
spend
I don't have
a lot.
enough. I'm gonna try it one more time.
How many shots are you allowed to take? Oh, you have 2
I
guns.
don't know. I think I
6.
just get 6, but I increased my chances of malfunctioning.
Yeah, and fumbling.
Another miss. So that's 3, 1 hit, 3 2 misses. Is that right?
You've taken 4 shots now, so that's 1 hit,
4?
3 misses.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. 45 under 60, but that's not an extreme. Okay, last one. A 29 under 60.
Hard success.
Well, I'll give you the hard success. You shoot it in the head. It doesn't necessarily like gonna fuck it up completely, but it's massive.
Okay.
Does that shot appear to hurt it at all?
9 points of damage, if that matters.
That hurt it. You see it and some liquid coming out of the wound.
Headshots only.
All right. So that would be Lucian.
I get to go before the spider. All right. Lucian's
Oh,
gonna.
thank you. My bad. Spider. All right. It starts to spin a web and fires it at, I think, Christopher, because it's shooting the shit out of it. So, Christopher, it's going after you.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's no real fight back, so you can dodge or just close your eyes and hope he misses.
I'm going to dodge.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not?
Yeah, why would you not?
Seems
Doesn't make
smart.
any sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get that.
Well, you better hope you do it.
51 under 61.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It got you. I rolled a 10 and a 17. Okay, you get smoked with this strand, and it just pours it on you like silly string. And you find yourself like your leg stuck and your arm stuck to the side of your leg, and you're trying to tear at it, and you reach in to pull away, and you just get that arm stuck. You feel
Oh, no.
no.
you're wrapped there, and it starts to scurry down the tree towards you with its mandibles.
God.
Oh, man.
Lucian, you're up.
Christopher thinks this is
At
it.
least he's got some hit points.
This is it. All fun and games until you get stuck to the
Okay.
ground with giant spider webs.
Lucian's gonna aim for the eye. He's going to take 1 shot, so there's no disadvantage.
With his
Look at
Mauser.
My Mauser. Because if I take 3 shots, I get disadvantage on each one, right? And I'm
I
not.
believe it gets worse as you go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Joe's got a trait though.
I'm not that good of a shot. So
Hey, a trusty Mauser though.
here we go. Lines it up. Come on, Lucian. There's not even enough luck in the world to turn a 90 into a. He misses really, really badly.
Yes, he does.
Sorry, Christopher. It's been nice knowing you. Sorry, old chap.
It was a pleasure.
Sorry, old chap.
I'll tell Shapiro you
Can
say hi.
Can I pull a grenade pin with my teeth somehow? I'll take it with me.
All right, we go to Maynard, who sees all that's going on. Let's get a sanity check from you as you
Okay.
see this automobile-sized spider.
15 under 70.
Oh man, no
No
problem.
big deal.
1
Nothing.
sanity.
I've seen bigger spiders than this.
All right, Maynard.
Okay, Maynard's thinking on his feet here. He was going to shoot this thing in the eyeballs after what Christopher said, but now Christopher is glued to the jungle floor. So I'm going to take my knife out. I'm going to start trying to cut at the spider webs around the edges of like his body and arms where he's stuck to the ground and see if it starts to come loose at all.
Oh, I like that. It says you need to make a strength roll for him to get out. So let's get a strength check from you, but I'll give you advantage since you're using the knife.
Okay. I rolled a 42 over 40. So can I use luck on this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to burn 2 luck points to succeed on my strength check.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you go over and you start. Doesn't seem like it's going to work at first. Your hand gets stuck, but you eventually you cut him away so he's free. He's still kind of got stuff all over him, but
Nice.
he's free now.
Awesome.
Nice. Okay. Did I use all of my action
Yeah,
available
you could
there?
use some movement, but yeah, your action. That was your action for sure.
Okay. I was going to try and snatch a grenade off of Christopher's belt, but
You start
I'm
going.
just going to back away
You're all
from the
handsy
spider.
going for his grenades, but you don't quite get one.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, oh.
Whoa.
Frick.
That's not grenades.
Maybe another time, another place, maybe another universe, but geez, come on.
We are about to go into another dimension.
Yeah, we are in another dimension.
That would be top of the order, Christopher.
Okay. Whoa. Made it. I'm sorry I was so upset with you earlier today. I apologize.
And now your mood improves. Watch out for that spider behind you.
He's just gonna keep shooting. I don't really know what else. Like, can I run away and shoot at the same time?
Yeah, you can run and shoot. You get I believe if you're moving, you might get disadvantage on it. Reloading firearms, target is small. Shooting while running, 1 penalty die.
Okay, seems fair.
Explosives.
I'm gonna move this. This thing's right on. What, am I gonna blow up everybody with it?
Well, you don't have a bomb, do you? What about a grenade or a stick of dynamite?
Oh, I just noticed something. It is a large target, so you do get a bonus die to shoot it.
Oh, can I retroactive my shot?
No, it wasn't. I would say like the angle, the perception. You
right,
weren't
okay.
quite there, and that's my excuse for missing a rule. My apologies. We move on.
What is the current situation with where everybody's located around this spider?
I would say the spider is almost directly above you, like pretty close, as it's coming down the tree closest to you to try to eat you. Maynard's a few
Maynard's right there,
steps.
too.
Yeah, Maynard's a few steps behind you, and Lucian's probably 10 or 15 feet to your right. Kind of picture it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't feel comfortable using explosives in this scenario. I'm just gonna keep shooting it in the head while moving away. 34 under 60. But I gotta hit it in the head, right?
No, you don't have to.
Huh? Oh. Okay.
It's pretty scaly all over. It's just mechanics-wise, it has damage. It has armor, so it has a damage reduction.
Mm.
But you rolled enough damage before to actually wound it. The second time, sorry.
Okay. So that one hit, and that's a 7 points of damage.
Ooh, you see a little trickle of blood.
What color is it?
Dark purple.
71 over 60.
I associate purple with the Dreamlands for some reason. The fruit was purple,
Okay.
the blood.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the
19.
moss.
I was thinking it was going to be
60.
purple.
Yeah.
19 under 60 is a hit, and that's 8 points of damage.
Ooh,
And it's just going to keep shooting until the gun goes click, click, click. 26 under 60 for 2 points of damage. What is that? 4? 60 under 60 on 60 for 9 points of damage.
ooh, bleeder. We got a bleeder.
And 88 over. So it's a miss.
And now your guns are both click, 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 right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's he ran away as far as he could while he was doing that.
Okay. You unloading it, and it's the spider's turn. The spider, you see its blood starts to run down the tree, and it's like dripping from it. And its spider backs up and turns and starts to leave, going through the forest and the trees till it's out of sight.
Oh, thank God.
Nice work,
Yes,
Christopher.
Christopher.
He can't hear you because he's running.
Just
come
shooting
back.
behind them, basically like, ah!
Christopher, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, he stops running when he hears that. Oh, frick. That was a big spider. I've seen some big spiders in Brooklyn, but Jesus. That thing was
I believe it.
It's almost as big as a Brooklyn rat.
almost, not quite.
I believe that took every one of your bullets, right up to the last one. You'll have to reload.
Christopher's he's still pulling the triggers. Like, as he's standing there talking, he's kind of in shock. Still pulling the triggers.
Just click, 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 ah, click, 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 screaming
Yeah,
at the top of his lungs still.
exactly. Yeah.
All right,
Eventually he calms down and he's going to
you open your eyes and
reload this gun.
Lucian and Maynard are just standing there looking at you.
Now,
You're flat on your back in the jungle, just still like shooting in the air, kicking your legs.
gentlemen, as fascinating as that was, and it truly was, I do think this is quite a dangerous route that we're taking. Do we intend to continue on into the mouth of madness?
I'm inclined to agree with the doc this time. I think we should probably get the hell out of here.
I'd be okay with that, I think.
I'm worried that before long we won't be able to find our way out of the dreamland. I'm not sure how far in we got.
That's an excellent point,
Oh,
Maynard.
no.
And yet,
I don't know.
part of me, some
We've come so far to just turn around and leave seems cowardly.
I mean, if we were to go to the mining camp, what did we expect to find? I tell you, I half expected to find this. Exactly. We knew that there was a rift of some sort, and here we are. We seem to be on the very precipice of it. Perhaps we forge on.
You do have enough time daylight-wise to forge on for a bit and then still follow your path back if you're worried about being stuck out at night. You know what I mean?
It seems like we can find our way back, like the path is okay. I mean,
Yeah, you'd have enough daylight still.
I have a flashlight.
You know what I mean? If you went on for a little bit and then you're worried about getting trapped out there in the dark.
Well, whatever you think, Maynard. Ultimately, you make the decisions around here, so...
Well, now I don't know about that.
How about this? Let's press on. We'll mark the trail so that we think we can find it, and we'll press on for a little while longer. We have a bit of daylight. We've already come an hour into the forest. Let's find it. And Maynard rips off a sleeve off of his shirt and rips it into 5 strips of cloth and ties one on a branch hanging over the trail, rather.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So masculine. How does your bicep look now?
Kind of weak and unexercised.
A wet spaghetti noodle?
Pasty and white.
Yeah, I pictured it quite pale. Yeah.
It has that sort of subtly wrinkly skin of, nothing pressing from behind it.
I have a question. Might be a dumb question. Pretend you're not hearing this, Lucian.
Okay. Well,
what? So we landed yesterday.
No, it would have been this morning, early this
we
morning.
landed this morning.
Yeah.
wait a second. Hang on.
Any landing you can walk away from is a good
We-
one.
We landed.
Landed. Sorry.
No, we had.
we
We torn
crashed.
from the sky by
Hey,
strange
we did the
demon
best
flying
we
creatures.
could with the circumstances we had. Okay.
Right.
Are you saying this
We're
has been one
survivors.
day?
Yeah.
No,
No,
not
we
yet.
slept.
Yeah, it hasn't even been. Yeah. You haven't slept.
We didn't sleep in camp, so we
No
landed
wonder
there that
Christopher
morning.
needs a banana.
You landed, had some brunch with the guy, basically.
Ate an elephant monster, right?
Ate
And
an
then
elephant monster, shot a
And
local
healed,
woman,
totally healed from
Watched a
Did
local
some
woman
healing.
get shot.
technically dying.
Right.
and then drove up to the camp,
Mhm.
hung around
Big
there
day.
for a couple hours, and now you're off in the bush.
Big day.
This is why I joined Caduceus.
Yeah, Christopher, he turns to Maynard. The hour at hand, it's getting a little late here. I don't know. We need to tackle whatever we're gonna do out here real quick,
Yeah,
Real
let's get on
quick.
it.
You know what I mean, Maynard?
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go. You're first, right?
As usual, he winks at him.
Well, I'm glad the two
Are
of you
you-
put that petty business behind you. Let's move forward.
You guys start following the trail. Again, still fairly obvious. This path has gone through a couple times, at least multiple times. You travel through the forest, and it starts to get a little sparser, and you can see through the trees, and it looks like there's a clearing. At least there's no trees. You come up to the edge of the forest, and abruptly come to the edge of a massive crater. 200 feet in diameter, 200 feet across, 200 feet in diameter, of a hole that looks like it goes straight down into complete blackness.
Oh my god.
my God.
Dave,
Right stopped. Yep.
clarification. How many hockey rinks is that?
That would be one in length.
Okay, thanks.
One hockey rink and then rotated all the way
Mhm,
around.
mhm.
Diameter.
If a hockey
one
rink
hockey
were
rink,
round.
eh?
That would be it.
If it was a big sphere, that's what it would be.
That's a good idea.
Looking,
Yeah,
you look to the sides, and it looks like some trees have been pushed down, like this hole was just erupted from the ground. Looking straight in front is a sheer cliff face that comes up to a jagged peak pretty high up, like it was a mountain, but one part of it has just been blasted away.
And it's you keep
know,
Wait, so it looks like the cylinders of Earth has come up out of the ground?
Yeah, like a giant cylinder has come ripping up out of the ground, taking out the forest
Holy shit.
and the side of a mountain.
but that cylinder's not here anymore.
No, it's just a giant fucking hole.
What the
Frickin'
looking
wild.
up
Okay.
the cliff face too. About 50, 60 feet up, you see a hexagon, like a tunnel. So like a cross section of a tunnel. If it's something that came ripping up through the ground or some sort of energy, it blasted through. So there's just this opening right flush with the cliff
It
face.
exposed the tunnel.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you.
Ooh, the mining tunnel.
This looks like a
though?
perfect hexagon, and it looks like it is. It looks made. It's not natural. Does that make any sense? Like it doesn't look like it's.
Is it a physical thing
It looks
or
like
like an energy thing?
like a physical thing, like it's a tunnel of some sort that was built.
Somebody carved
it's
a
just been-
hexagonal tunnel into the. Yeah.
Well, isn't there like a mining operation up here?
Well, it's not even the tunnel. It looks like there is like a material along the side of the tunnel, like it was a hallway and then smashed up.
Oh,
open,
so not
you know
even a
what I mean?
tunnel, but like constructed in the mountain.
Like yes, constructed in the mountain, made. You see, it has a faint glow as well.
Faint. Good
Gentlemen.
lord.
This is giving me flashback memories of the last time we walked into a bizarre, otherworldly structure. Do you think we'll also find snake monsters and mummies in there?
Almost certainly.
Let's
go.
Frickin' tee it.
You seem altogether too excited about this, Maynard.
Well, we're finding something, aren't we? I feel like this is what we're here to do. We got to figure out what's going on and then get the heck out of here.
Well, is this what we're here to do? What was the purpose of the bomb that Shapiro brought? And are we supposed to go back and try and cure or help those people?
We should probably tell him now. I say to Christopher.
Oh, he like literally breathes in deep. Okay.
Tell me what? You've been
tell
keeping
him.
secrets?
I'm not frickin' telling him. You frickin' tell him. You're the one that want to tell him. You tell him.
All right, Quentin brought that device. It's some sort of weird magical steam pump bomb, and it was damaged in the crash. It's been activated. It can't be disarmed. It's going to go off in, we think, about 24 hours.
Wait.
Yeah, for real. For real.
It's activated, and it can't be turned off. And
That's right.
Shapiro, dead.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, we assume so. So now we need to complete the mission on behalf of Caduceus, and we've found this, and I point to the giant rift. And I think we probably need to take a look around.
Yes, well, thanks for pointing it out. I
and then
see
we
it
need to
too.
get the hell out of here.
How are we supposed to get out of here? Do we know how big the blast will be? What sort of device is it? Is it nuclear? Is it? Do I even know what a nuclear bomb is?
Shapiro said a 3-mile radius.
3 mile radius?
The quarantine itself is 3
Let me-
miles. This should eviscerate everything around the quarantine, so I'm going to guess it's an additional 3 miles. It's probably
3 mile
somewhere
radius?
between.
That means 6 miles.
Yeah, it's going to be
Damn,
6 to
oh
12
my
mile
God.
radius.
In 24 hours?
Yeah, so like right where we're standing right now, gone.
Yeah, how far have we come, Dave?
Just delivering this so matter of factly. I love it.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess you guys have been going through probably a couple hours away. So you're.
Hiking through the
It wouldn't
woods,
be
you'd be
out
going
of-
like 5 miles an hour, maybe? 4? Yeah. Oh, not even.
If it went off and you, where you believe it still is right now, you'd probably get blasted. But who knows?
It'd be a little bit warm.
It might be warm.
Warm and fuzzy.
Lucian's
Do
bent
we-
over taking deep
DM
breaths.
question: Do we know exactly how long we have, or are we kind of just guessing?
Well,
It was 24 hours, right?
yeah.
was
Well,
it?
that's what he
I
told you. He
wasn't
said we
sure.
got about 24 hours. to
And
get
it
the
went
fuck
off
out of
this
here.
morning,
About.
or was triggered this morning.
Yeah.
The plane crash.
I think it was triggered in the plane crash. Yeah.
No one can see this.
Yeah.
I think Mike is
I'm
he's allowed to express his real
deeply in
stress about the
character right now.
situation.
Well, it's like his Lucian, like he is a panicker.
What would he do?
Yeah,
What would he do?
he's
I feel like he would be mad at us.
he is a little mad at you.
He's out of options, is what he
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, that's just it. He's like thinking. He's like, how can I think my way out of this? And there's no thinking out of it. Is the bomb then intended to kill? Well, as Shapiro said, right? It's a fail-safe measure for if we don't find a way to stop the yellow fever from happening.
Yeah, that's right. Because we sent here to confirm if it was yellow fever, which we know that it is. And
we don't actually-
if left unchecked, will destroy the
And we
world.
don't actually have a source for that yet, except for that vial that we found. So somebody has indeed poisoned the camp with yellow fever, and this presumably is the source of that.
We didn't bring the viral analyzer with us,
No,
did
it's
we?
too big. It's like a big thing.
No, it's pretty big.
My God, there's nothing to do here, is there, except for enter that hexagonal opening in the cliff face and tread forward, hoping to find the source of all of this madness and end it. And then maybe
Maybe there's a time machine in there.
and then maybe get outside of the blast radius. God willing.
Maybe we should give ourselves another hour, Look around, poke around, and then head back. What do you think?
That's a good idea. That would put us like 2.5 hours out from camp if we turned around at that point. Does that sound about right? Do we have 2.5 more hours of daylight?
Oh,
Three
yeah.
and a half we would need?
Yep.
And Dave, do we see, like, is this location where we're at now, is this, like, presumably where the surveyor sort of mining camp is? Like, do we see an actual, like, road?
No, it's the opposite, the other side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you were in the quarantine camp, west would be the surveying camp. You have went east, like northeast,
Oh.
northeast.
Which is where the people said the fruit would be.
Right.
Oh, right.
Which seems to be fruit that's coming from this Dreamlands. When
Rift.
The Dreamlands are filtered in. They're having the Dreamlands fruit, and for some reason now all the fruit is starting to rot.
I really thought that
Is it just the fruit? Or does the whole ecosystem seem sick or something right now?
That's a good. It does seem a little withering, I suppose you could say. It's not dead or anything, but it could look healthier.
Like it has a blight or something.
Yeah.
how can the two of you stay so damned calm?
Well, Christopher's too real stupid to go inside.
I've known about the bomb for hours, so I've processed
Yeah.
it.
Processed it and moved on.
You.
I have a sanity of 70. Are you kidding me? This is no
Why
big
did you
deal.
not tell me sooner?
We still got 24 hours to solve
Christopher's
problems.
like, I got a sanity of 6, and again, no big deal. I'm just going crazy.
Why did you not tell me sooner?
We were worried that maybe you might overreact a little bit, and things were tense.
I would not
and,
overreact.
All of a sudden, Quentin was dead, and so we overlooked it. We got busy. It wasn't personal.
God.
We got busy.
Moving forward, we'll tell you more about the things.
Yeah, what
that
other
we
secrets
uncover,
are there that you're
okay?
keeping from me?
I think that's all of
You
them.
had to think about it.
Well, I'm trying to be honest with you now, so I was double checking.
And after a quick double check, no more secrets.
Yeah, we're all good now.
We're all good.
Clean
all
slate.
good. Yes.
Let
all
me
good.
let me check my
pinky swear.
notes.
You're at the edge of an unnatural
Yeah.
cliff with a bomb set to go off.
Christopher offers his pinky.
Maynard
Solution.
also offers his pinky in gesturing for the 3-way pinky swear.
Oh my god, yes. Come on, Lucian, put the pinky.
I
up.
just
Let's do this.
stare Lucian straight in the eyeballs with my pinky touching Christopher's.
We are less than 15 hours away from oblivion. Yes, pinky swear.
Lucian, do it.
Yes,
do it.
I'm doing it.
Yes,
I'm only pinky swearing because I think I'm going to die.
he did it. I'm glad he didn't monologue. That was good.
Lucian, you crazy son of a bitch. I like you.
Oh my God, Christopher, I like you too. Damn it, gents.
Aw, That was our first team bonding moment.
But listen, we do have to act. I think we should check out that hexagonal. We should explore, investigate that hexagonal entrance in the cliff face.
Way up there. How are we
get it.
going to get up
We'll
there?
climb up.
How high does it look to
I don't know,
you?
we're all excellent climbers. Look at how easily we climbed the trees in the forest of Bolivia.
Maynard uses his rippling biceps for climbing mostly.
Yeah, that's your problem. The pathway that like the obvious tracks you can see lead up to the edge of the crater and follow it around the crater towards the cliff face. So it looks like this path.
See, there's the path right there.
Oh, okay. There's a path that
Yes,
goes
I'm
up to
I'm
the...
telling you,
That
Jens,
leads up to.
I believe that's where we need to go.
Oh, I missed that when I was killing that spider.
It's been the same footpath you followed since the beginning.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. That means
That means the serpent people are
The
there.
lizard.
Yes. Lizard serpent.
formerly known as Shapiro.
Yeah, we're gonna find Quentin.
It leads right up to the cliff face, and you can almost see like handholds have been chiseled out. It's actually a very easy climb.
Oh,
Come
thank
on
God.
then. Let's go.
Oh my god, what a relief.
Lucian strives forward.
Yeah. Hey, Lucian, time is
Yes,
of
I
the
know.
essence,
I'm ahead of
they
you.
say,
Catch up.
Don't they?
Let's go.
Fast forward. We're there. We're climbing.
You climb up. Who's going first?
Lucian.
Christopher.
Lucian.
Oh, Lucian.
Oh wow.
Show
Here we
us
go.
how it's done,
Are
Lucian.
you sure you can,
I'll catch you.
sure you can climb up there with your huge balls?
They get in the way sometimes, but I make too.
You climb up and you get to the hexagonal corridor. It's about 10 feet high, 10 feet across, 10 feet in each little way. It seems to lead inside the mountain. The white walls and floor are featureless, though they emit a dull light, which provides enough illumination. As you look down, it goes about 40 feet or so, and it seems to open up into a up into a room. And then ahead you can see with the faint dim, looks like there is a structure, a step-up structure inside this room. You all climb up. As you climb up and you look off too, you see some of those night gaunts like flying around over the forest off in the
Whoa,
distance.
really?
Not interested with
Oh,
you,
boy.
but yeah, you see them flying around.
Oh, boy.
The rumble of the mountain shakes you a little bit as it shakes, and you feel like a slight tremor, which feels like it's coming down from that hole in the ground.
And we walked around the edge of the hole and we can't see a bottom. Hey, it's just like an abyss.
It's just fucking straight dark. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, boy.
You follow this hallway down. It leads into a large hexagonal room, 20 feet in height, probably about 40 feet across in either way. Standing in the center of the room is a six-sided step pyramid of polished metal. Circling through the air above the pyramid are two hexagonal frames, and they're just floating there, spinning above it.
Holy crap.
To your left, you see another tunnel that looks like it's a caved-in rubble. It doesn't lead anywhere. To your right, there's a doorway that leads into another room. Everything is silent except for the sounds of the hexes in the air as they turn above you.
Like it's just the wind that you hear?
Yeah, like this.
That's all you
yeah,
hear is the wind from them?
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're
wow.
spinning,
Oh,
hovering above
Visual.
the pyramid.
It's
The step-up pyramid. It's got a flat top.
it's so beautiful. They should have sent a poet.
Contact.
Nice. Good call. All right.
I love
It's
that
such a great
That's such a good line. I use that
Do you?
all the time.
Should have
Should have sent a poet. Yeah. I love it.
Thank God one of you got it.
Went right over my head.
Yeah, me too, man.
I do love that movie though. Maynard walks over to the doorway and has like a good look around at the doorway to see if there's anything weird or scary about it.
More weird than what's already here.
Yeah,
Anything extra
Just for
weird.
the
anything more
record.
weird.
Christopher reloaded both his 38.
Very slow. You just
Not a-
everything's quiet except for that and then
trying to be quiet about it.
I'm reloading.
Everyone looks over you and you just nod. I'm okay. Where are we here? The doorway leads into another room, hexagonal in shape, same size as this room with the pyramid and those spinning frames. 5 of the walls, like directly across from you.
Mhm.
So you'd be on the 6th wall of the hexagon is where the door is. So the 5 other ones in front of you seem to have panels or display screens. The 3 right in front of you, you see, it looks like what would be how you can best describe as a control room, control panel. So it looks like there's switches and instructions and all sorts of shit, but it's all in that Nakal language.
What?
Ooh.
The 2 on the sides, right immediately to the left and the right, look like they're display screens, but they're blank.
Maynard's going to wander over there, see if there's any buttons that look like they should be pressed.
The shiny red button.
Do you have any electrical repair or anything along like any sort of electrical skills?
Ooh.
Give me, you know what you can start with? Give me a language, Nakal.
Okay. Do I get advantage by any chance?
Fuck no.
I rolled an 86 over 4.
Okay, yeah, you go up and you're just like, trying to push, you don't understand anything. You seem to like try to push a few things or nothing seems to happen. Nothing's doing anything.
Is that Nicole? Let me try and translate.
I don't know.
95 over 5. I think it's in German.
You definitely recognize the language from your previous run-ins with Nakal, but you can't comprehend anything of what's going on.
You said there's screens. Are they displaying anything?
No, they're blank. So there's
Okay.
the doorway's on the 6th wall, then the 2 immediate walls to your side look like they're display screens, and then like the one across from you and the ones beside it look like control panels.
Oh my god.
And the display screens are just blank right now?
Yeah. They're just kind of like got that little like emitting that little glow like of a monitor being on, but nothing displaying. That makes sense?
Can I have a look around to see if Shapiro looks like Shapiro came in here? You know, if like there's like mud tracks or anything.
Good call.
Or,
Sure.
It's a size 8 boot print.
You
Yeah.
you don't see
I can
anything.
see on the heel.
Nothing like that.
I didn't even
Did
roll
we
yet,
leave
Dave.
tracks?
Looks like you got a freebie.
Hey, did we leave
Thanks.
tracks, Dave? Like, because we followed the same
No, not
route.
necessarily. Yeah, no, not necessarily.
All right.
So someone could have been up here. It's not like it's super muddy and you're leaving big footprints everywhere.
Hmm.
Be a little windy up there too, maybe. So it kind of like blows some of the dust out when you climb up on top, blow it off. You don't see any evidence of anyone else being there.
When we climb up on top of what? You mean like when we climbed up to the
You
entrance?
climb up the
Okay,
mountain,
yeah.
to the entrance of it.
All right.
What about anyone else? Anyone else have any sort of electrical or any sort of?
I've got the base
skill
electrical
in that
repair. I'll
sense?
try it.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
Electrical pair.
86 over 10.
10. Hey, let me have a freaking look at it.
You do it,
You
Christopher.
guys are all just kind of crowding around the control panel.
Oh man, I would spend all my luck if I had enough luck, but I don't.
That's the thing. I was prepared
I
to
don't know,
spend too, but I just don't have. I don't have that much.
You just don't have enough.
Maynard though.
Are you guys?
Can
you
I
guys
try
have-
the base electrical repair?
Yeah, man. Everybody can
That's
try.
the worst that could happen.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, what's this?
You just crimp that yellow wire over there, Maynard. Connect
Okay,
to
so
that
I
blue
rolled
one.
a 55 over 10.
No problem.
Oh, he's
Wow,
eyeballing
that's
he's eyeballing his character sheet.
Yeah.
45.
Do I want to spend all of this now?
I'm going to spend that 45 luck.
Yes.
What? What are you down to now?
It's a big spend.
What a hero.
He gets a lot of luck each session too. Fucking guy.
That brings me down to 18.
Ooh, where'd you at 90?
Better be worth it. Yeah, I spent a lot.
Two
this
big
this
spends
turn.
tonight, yeah.
My eyes got real big.
I'm sure nothing else will happen.
You start fucking around with it. And all of a sudden, some lights, and the displays light up. It shows
Nice job,
what
Maynard.
looks like a map of the world, of Earth, but it's not. It's different than Earth you know it. Some land masses are still together. Some, you know what I mean?
Like a Pangea almost still.
Partly Pangea, like what the world would have looked like maybe like a millennia ago.
Oh, wow.
You see small locations, doot, 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 light up over the world. Doot, doot, doot. Different little spots seem to be everywhere. One is red and larger, and it's flashing.
Where is
And
it?
it looks like it's where? Iceland.
Really?
Nice.
You hear... And it sounds like the spinning is faster. And they start spinning incredibly fast. And then you hear a voice. Hello? Christopher, Lucian. Maynard, is there anyone in there? I'm wounded. And it's Shapiro's voice, and you see him come up the edge and start to enter the tunnel of where you guys are. And we'll see you next time.
No.
Just gonna shoot him.
Don't shoot him. We need to interrogate his
Shoot
ass.
him.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.